just gonna have to wait half an hour. Lovely. Oh. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I was talking to my cats because they are very excited to do yoga with us, but I told them they have to wait and come back later. Welcome. So, the playlist should be linked in the description, I was told. Or maybe it's popping up in the chat. If you do want to practice with music, I can see it come up. There should be a playlist link in the side, in the sidebar. So if you want to open that up and start it at the second track, then be my guest. Otherwise, if you would like to practice with your own music, that is perfect as well. So, there we go. The 30-day challenge, or 21-day challenge, no 30-day challenge. We're already at day 18, so we're just over halfway through. I have this thing with challenges. It's always like we're great when we're in the challenge, and then what happens the day after? So today, a little reminder, just that every day is a little bit of a challenge with yourself more than anybody else. Doesn't matter if you share it on Instagram or if you just do it because it feels good. So today's an invitation to start to get into the body and just feel what it feels like to move, feel which parts are fun and feel great and which parts maybe today we want to skip. So we'll start slow, then get a little bit challenging and end really slow as well. If you have anything, like any big pillow around, something like this, a bolster, or maybe just a normal pillow, have that close somewhere next to your mat. We're gonna use that later. If you don't worry. It'll be fine with or without. And as you get into the challenging mid part, do skip things if they don't feel right, or maybe just give it a shot and wobble a little bit more. That can be really fun as well. And whenever you're ready, just find yourself into your child's pose to start. So we're gonna walk our hands forward as far as we can and then just allow the sit bones to fold towards our heels. Maybe you stay on the fingertips for a little bit, deepening that opening into the chest and the side of our ribs. Or maybe it just feels good to completely fall down, forehead on the mat, hands around the feet. Find which version suits you today. And then just take a nice deep breath. Really starting to balloon into the back of your heart, the side of your ribs. And just allow the exhale to sigh out onto the mat. Doing 2 more of those. On your inhale, filling every part of your lungs from the top all the way down to your tailbone, to the side of your ribs. And exhale, just let it sigh out through the mouth. Let's do 1 more long inhale when you're ready. Just being curious where it goes. And letting it all just flow away on the exhale. Then keeping that breath and slowly start to push into the top of your feet, coming up to a tabletop position. Just giving yourself a second to align, hands on the shoulders, knees on the hips. And see if you can really push the hands into the mat. Just taking a little circles over your fingertips. Keep that engagement through the arms, pushing the hands into the mat, taking little circles. And then see if you can slow down the circles and move with your breath. So coming forward on your inhale and back on your exhale. And going the other way around, circling the other way. Again, see if you can move with your breath. So maybe slow it down a little bit more. 2 more circles. And keep that engagement through the fingertips, really pushing the thumb and the index finger into the mat. And then starting to find the neutral position here, straight in your tabletop. Then just see if you're letting your belly hang out or if you're doing a bit too much of the cat. Just finding a nice, long, straight place. From here, just very slowly start to unfurl the tailbone, lift the tailbone up, dropping the belly, lifting the chest forward, and having just a little pull of the hands towards your knees, allowing the chest to come forward. On your exhale, your chin rolls into the chest, belly button flies to the ceiling, tailbone comes down, really pushing the mat away with the hands. Let's take 2 more, unfurling from the tailbone, belly button goes down, heart comes forward, slightly pulling the hands towards your knees. And exhale, chin rolls into chest, belly flies up, tailbone comes down. Push the hands into the mat. Last one, slowly unfurling, tailbone, belly, chest, look forward. And exhale, the chin rolls into the chest, belly button flies up, tailbone goes down, make a nice little cat pose. And then just finding neutral again. Again, checking in, can you find one long line in your back? And then start to straighten the arms, push the hands into the mat, allow the shoulders to come away from the ears. We're just going to concentrate on this bit between the shoulder blades. So can we really round through the shoulder blades? Protraction for those of you who like anatomical terms. And then on your exhale, just without bending the elbows, allow the chest to come down towards the mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. It's almost like somebody's putting a pencil between your shoulder blades. And then inhale, push the hands into the mat, lift the shoulders up towards the ceiling. So that might feel funny if you've never done it before, then just see what it feels like. Can you allow the shoulders to come away from the ears, chest comes down. And exhale, pushing the hands into the mat, lifting the shoulders up towards the ceiling. And see 2 more of those at your own time. Chest comes down, nice straight elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then inhale, pushing the mat away, lifting the shoulders up towards the ceiling. So the only thing that's moving is our chest up and down. Squeezing the shoulder blades together when you're down. And then inhale, coming back up. Now this is really good if you're doing a lot of typing. This can be a really, really nice thing. Then from your tabletop position here, starting to shift all the weight into your right hand. And see if you can lift the left hand off the mat without wobbling anything else. Drawing your belly button towards your spine, and then maybe reaching the hand forward. Keep looking down onto the mat, and your exhale, replace the left hand onto the mat. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, reaching the left hand forward, pushing the right hand into the mat, and exhale, replacing the left. 1 more, maybe this time the right foot comes with it. Left hand forward, right foot maybe goes back, maybe it lifts. And then see if you can keep nice and stable through the core. Replacing the left hand, right knee. And if you want to go for 1 more round, draw the belly button in, lift the left hand forward, kick the right heel back. And when you're ready, replacing the left hand, right knee. Feels good on your wrist, give him a little shake. Maybe you stay and just allow that weight to come over towards the left hand. So we're not moving much, we're just engaging, pushing the left hand into the mat. Again, that shoulder comes away from the ear, right hand becomes weightless, and on your inhale, we're reaching the right hand forward. In your next exhale, right hand replaces. Keep that engagement through the left hand, really pushing the left hand down, right hand reaches forward, and exhale, the right hand comes down. Maybe the left foot comes with the right hand, maybe just going back, maybe lifting up. And exhale, slowly coming back down. Keep that light engagement of the belly button towards your spine, reaching forward with the right hand, back with the left foot. And on your exhale, slowly coming back. Take any movement you need to do here just to shake it all off, and then tuck your toes and push back. Find your first downward facing dog. See, maybe you have a little soft bend in the knees. Maybe you waddle your feet out. But again, can you start to do it with your breath? Do it nice and slow.
Maybe completely lengthening one leg, bending the other one deep. Then slowly changing sides. And just notice how you're feeling this morning. Are we stiff? Are we really limber? Maybe you worked out yesterday. If you did the challenge, how does that feel? And then starting to find a nice downward facing dog. Really pushing the hands into the mat, lifting the tailbone up, maybe even bending the knees a bit deeper so you find more length through your back. And starting to find stillness and taking 3 deep breaths here. Again, it doesn't matter. Maybe we have the knees bend quite a lot so we can find length through the spine. But we really want to push that mat away with our hands. And only maybe then we start to lengthen the legs, taking a bit of the bend out of the knees. Last inhale here. Slow exhale. And then your next inhale, looking forward and slowly stepping forward to the top of the mat, one step at a time, till you get all the way to the top. Hold opposite elbows, give yourself a nice little shake side to side. Maybe you nod your head yes, shake your head no. And then allowing the hands to fold down and just pushing the feet into the mat very gently, starting to roll up one vertebra at a time. Chin stays in the chest and only comes up at the very last moment when you get all the way up. Nice. Good morning. From here, just give your shoulders a nice little roll. Up, back, down, forward. Actually, let's try that one more time together. Throw them up, throw them back, throw them down, and throw them forward. And not just do it in a nice fluid movement, but keep that range all the way. Coming the other way, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back. Do that nice and fluid and then shake it all off. Great, let's do some suns. Find yourself to the top of the mat. Maybe your toes touch, maybe they're a little bit apart. And then your inhale, lifting the hands up. Lifting towards the ceiling and exhale, nice soft bend in the knees, hinging forward, finding your forward fold. Haefele lift, hands come on the shins, long flat back, and exhale, connecting the hands, stepping back, finding your plank. From your plank, kick your heels back, lower your knees, lower your chest and chin all the way down to the floor. Hands come slightly forward, lift the hands, lift the heart, cobra. And exhale, come down first, push back, child's pose. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. And a long exhale. Let's do one more of those. Long deep inhale. Soft exhale. The next inhale, take a deep bend, look forward. Step your left foot and the right foot all the way to the top of the mat. And find your forward fold. Rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Shoulders come up, back and down. Connecting your toes together, lifting the heart towards the ceiling. From your Tadasana, hands come up on your inhale, sweep them up, look up, and exhale, hinging forward into your forward fold. Haefele lift on your inhale, then connect your hands, step back left and right, hold your plank, push the mat away, and exhale, lower your knees down, chest, chin all the way down. Hands come out to the side, lift your hands, lift your heart, cobra, then come back first, push back, child's pose, down dog. 2 deep breaths here, long inhale. Maybe soften the knees, lifting the tailbone on your exhale. Maybe push the hands into the mat a little bit more. Maybe start to straighten those legs. Next inhale, take a deep bend in the knee, step the right foot between your hands, then the left. And have your forward fold. Rolling up to standing, shoulders up, back and down, finding your Tadasana, thumbs facing up, hands out to the side. Oh. Inhale, hands come up. Last one. Exhale, bending forward, soft knees. Lifting your heart forward, halfway lift. Connecting your hands, stepping right and left. Keeping your plank. Push the mat away, then lower knees, chest, chin all the way down. Hands come forward, lift your hands, lift your heart, cobra. And come down first, push back. Child's pose, down dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. Resetting your down dog. Little bend in the knees. Lengthening through the spine, really pushing that mat away, lifting the shoulders away from the ears. And then maybe you start to straighten through the knees just a little bit. Next inhale, we lift the right leg up, finding your 3-legged dog, nice long line. And the next knee comes forward towards the chest. Give it a little squeeze. Kicking that leg back, finding your 3-legged dog. And on your exhale, right knee comes somewhere towards your right bicep or elbow. Inhale as you kick back, finding length. And exhale as you twist to the left. Right knee comes somewhere towards the left arm. Keep pushing the hands into the mat, lengthening one last time. And then exhale, knee comes towards your nose. Give it a little kiss and step it all the way through to the top of the mat. From here, coming all the way up into your high lunge. And exhale, hinging forward, stepping back into your plank. Lower your knees, maybe you take chaturanga all the way down. Halfway, lifting your heart forward. And exhale, rolling over the toes, finding your downward facing dog. So you can always take knee stretching and cobra, or you come with me in the chaturanga. Lifting your left leg on your inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, give it a little squeeze. Inhale as you kick back and lengthen. And exhale, left knee comes somewhere towards your left arm. Inhale as you kick back. And exhale as you twist, left knee towards the right arm. Kicking back, really pushing the hands into the mat, finding length. And then exhale, knee comes to the chest, give it a little kiss, and step it through towards the top of the mat. Maybe you need to take your hand to help. Once you're stable, coming all the way up, finding your high lunge. You're reaching those hands up, squeezing the legs together, and on your next exhale, coming forward, stepping back plank. Push into your toes, coming over the hands, and then bending the elbows, finding your chaturanga. Inhale as you lift the heart forward, and exhale as you push back. Downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. Long inhale. Soft exhale. Let's do one more of those. Deep inhale. It's coming back to your breath, just shaking off anything that you feel like yoga needs to look a certain way. And start to figure out, just what does it feel like in your own body today? Let's do one more round of these. Inhale, lifting the right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest, coming forward. Inhale as you kick back and lengthen. Exhale, the right knee, right bicep, or somewhere close. And inhale as you kick back. Exhale as you twist towards the left, right knee, left elbow. And inhale as you kick back, lengthen, lifting that leg up, rolling forward, knee to chest, stepping through, finding your low lunge. And on your inhale, coming all the way up. High lunge, squeezing that left glute, rolling it forward. And on your exhale, windmilling the hands down, stepping back, find your plank. Push into your toes, come forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Rolling over the toes, finding your up dog. And exhale, pushing back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lifts the left leg up. Nice long 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Starting to flow it. You know what's happening. Inhale as you kick back. Just starting to feel into your body. Left knee, left elbow. Or somewhere close, and as you kick back on your inhale. Exhale, twisting towards the right. And inhale, pushing the hands into the mat, lifting up. Last time, knee to chest, stepping through. Finding your low lunge when you're stable. Reaching all the way up, finding your high lunge. Kick that right heel back. Inhale here, and exhale as we hinge forward, step back. Last time, chaturanga. 90 degrees in the elbows, rolling over the toes, lifting the heart forward. And exhale, finding your down dog. Maybe you take 3 breaths here, maybe lower the knees and push back, find your child's pose. Either way, See if you can arrive back with your breath. Long, deep inhale. See if you can get it all the way down into your lungs. And if you're in your down dog, in your child's pose, come back into down dog. Great. We're going to start the same way we ended up last time. So we're going to lift the right leg up, finding our three-legged dog, and then exhale, knee to chest, stepping all the way through to the top of the mat. From here, make sure you're nice and stable in the feet. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, coming all the way up, high lunge. So this is going to be the fun part. Exhale, bending the left knee, finding 2 90-degree angles. So if this is really, really hard, maybe you drop that left knee down. If you want a little bit of a challenge, keep that left knee long. If you really want to work it today, keep that both knees at 90 degrees. Squeeze the legs together either way. So you really want to feel that left glute. You want to make sure you draw the belly button in just a little bit, reaching the fingertips up. Looking nice straight ahead. Staying here for one more breath. And exhale, hands come into heart center. We're going to pivot forward, lengthen through the left leg, really deep bend in the right knee. Keep reaching the heart forward, and at some point the left foot becomes almost weightless. We just float it up. We're in a low warrior 3. We keep wrapping that left hip down, flexing the left foot, left toes come towards our face. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you want to straighten the right leg, finding a full warrior 3. And keep thinking about lengthening the heart forward, kicking that left heel back, wrapping the left hip down. In your next inhale, reaching both hands forward and allowing that to slowly pivot you up to standing. Left knee comes into your chest. Great. So if you wobble, that's fine. Give that wobble a little love. Come back to pushing that right foot into the mat as much as you can. Lifting the left knee towards your chest just a little bit. And then if this still feels great, maybe you hold the knee in your right hand. Maybe extend that leg and grab the left big toe with your right hand. Left hand can be on the hip for support, and then that might look more like this. It might look like this. Maybe I barely have it. You straighten that left leg. But it's not about what it looks like. We want to find that length through the spine. So I start to round. Can we find a comfortable place? Then if this still feels good, your left hand goes up and back towards the back wall. And now here's the tricky bit. Very slowly start to move your gaze towards your left hand. And then just see if you wobble. If you wobble a lot, maybe you fall out. All of those things are perfectly yogic. And when you're ready, inhale, both hands come overhead. Give that knee a last squeeze into the chest, and then hands reach forward as the left heel kicks back. We're back in our warrior 3. Taking one more breath here. Exhale, bending the right knee, touching the left hip down. We're landing in our high lunge. And exhale, we mill the hands down, step back. Take your vinyasa off your choice. That could always be pushed straight back to child's pose if you need a rest. Once you get into your down dog, take a nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Just tuning in if you liked it, if you got angry at something not working, and just set intention to play with it on the other side. And when you're ready, lifting your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, give it a nice squeeze, push the hands into the mat and step through to the top of the mat. Maybe use your hand helping that foot forward, squeezing the legs together and then coming all the way up, high lunge. On your exhale, bending the right knee, having 2 90-degree angles, again squeezing those legs together. Any variation It's fine. Do the same thing you've done on the other side. Making sure that right glute is on. We're squeezing the legs to each other. And on your exhale, hands come to our center. Lengthening forward, that right leg is nice and long, reaching the heart forward, and at some point the right leg becomes weightless. Keep wrapping that right hip down, flex the right toes towards your face, then maybe extend the left leg, finding your full warrior three. Maybe like an arm variation, airplane mode, Superman, Superwoman. On your next inhale, allow the hands to pull you up, right knee comes into the chest. Give it a little squeeze. And then taking the left hand onto the outside of the right knee. Maybe you grab the right big toe with the left hand. But again, think about that length through the spine. From here on your exhale, your right hand reaches back towards the wall behind you. And then maybe the gaze follows towards the right big thumb, middle finger. Keep pushing the left foot into the mat as much as you can, lifting the heart up. Have a little wobble, and in your inhale, both hands come overhead. Lift that knee one more time, and then exhale, hinging forwards. Back into your warrior three. Slowly bending the left knee and replacing the right foot, finding your high lunge. And exhale, hands come forward, step back, plank, last vinyasa. Rolling over the toes, lifting the heart up. And exhale, push back, find your down dog. Take a deep breath in. Slowly let it go. Just coming back into how does that compare to the other side. Then lifting the right leg up, three-legged dog. Right foot comes towards the left hand. Left foot becomes to the right hand. We just sit down onto our bum. So here comes the fun part. If you have your pillow, something close, get that close as you come slowly into winding down. So we're going to take a little diamond shape in our legs, a little feet together, little toes touch. The knees fall out to the side, so it doesn't matter. The knees might be here. They might be completely flat. They might be somewhere in the middle. If you want it a little bit easier, take the feet farther apart. If you want more of a hip opener, take them nice and close towards you. And then taking the pillow, if you have it, just making a little tight little ball for support. Maybe you don't want the pillow, then just throw it away. And then thinking about just leaning forward, finding some comfortable way of leaning over yourself. Maybe you give the pillow a nice little hug. Maybe you rest your forehead on it. Then just allowing the work that we've done to just slowly fade away. See if you can guide your breath into your hips. Just feeling where you feel that stretch. See if you can be curious where your breath is right now. Is it really fast? Is it slowing down? Maybe ask yourself, why did you pick up the 30-day yoga challenge? How do you want to feel? And what little things can we do every day to feel a little bit more like that? And just coming back into feeling your breath, just traveling down your torso, feeling it expand the side of the ribs. Maybe slowly fold a tiny bit deeper. Starting to let go of all the muscles that are still working. And taking one more deep breath here, really filling the chest, filling the belly. And just one last time, letting everything soften on your exhale. Then slowly, when you're ready, start to walk your hands up. Put that pillow away if you had it. And just allow yourself to fall back onto your back. Legs can stay where they are. And then slowly take the knees into your chest or the side of your chest. Just have a little roll side to side. And then see if you can let go of the knees enough so your whole spine is on the back, all the way down to your tailbone. For a little rock side to side. And maybe it feels good to hold opposite feet. So maybe you hold the outside of the feet. Maybe hold the ankles, finding a happy baby pose. Then same here, it doesn't really matter what it looks like or how deep your knees come towards the mat. It's more about how much space can you feel in your body. So you're not crunching the back or the core, very nice and long through the spine. Just allowing gravity to pull the knees down ever so slightly. Maybe it feels good to keep wiggling side to side. Then just take your knees into your chest, give them a last big squeeze. Squeeze everything you can. Squeeze your toes, your hands, your arms, your legs, your face, your core, your abs, your nose. Squeeze everything a little bit more. Take one last sip of breath. And exhale, send hands and feet away from you, finding a little star shape. Finding your Shavasana. Just allowing yourself to do absolutely nothing for a few breaths. Allowing your eyes to close if they're not closed yet. Feeling your hands, your fingers, just allowing them to be completely relaxed. Feeling your arms, your shoulders, your ribs, your hips, your knees, your feet, all 10 toes. Feeling everything relax. Feeling your calves, your thighs, your hips, your core, your chest, your back. Feeling your heart space, your shoulders. Feeling everything soften ever so slightly. Just allowing your body to rest. Knowing that it's taken care of. Feeling your neck, your throat soften a tiny little bit. Feeling the back of your head, top of your crown, feeling your forehead, your eyebrows and that little spot between the eyebrows. Feeling everything soften. Feeling your eyes and your eyelids, your cheeks, your cheekbones, your chin and your lower lip, the upper lip and that little space between the lips. Feeling your jaw let go. And then just allowing your attention to rest somewhere around your nostrils. Just feeling that light difference between your inhale and your exhale. Just noticing that you're breathing, even if you're not thinking about it. You're not changing the breath. The breath is always there. And slowly deepening your breath. Take a nice deep inhale all the way into your belly. Slowly starting to find movement in your fingers, in your toes. Maybe you have a little stretch all the way from your fingertips to your toes. Or maybe it feels nice to very gently roll your neck to one side and then the other. And at your own time, taking your knees into your chest one final time. Either make it up straight to seat or roll over to your side, taking that little moment of rest. And if there's anything that's stressing you out, anything you don't need anymore, just take one last breath as you lay on your side in embryo pose. And with the exhale, just let it sigh out, leave it on the mat. And then use your hand to push yourself up to a comfortable seat. If you can, your eyes stay closed. And when you get there, your hands come into heart center, your chin falls into your chest ever so slightly. As we take a moment for gratitude. Gratitude for the people around us that make our days just that little bit nicer. Gratitude for our teachers, the people and the moments that we learn from every day. And gratitude for yourself to get up early, to practice, to reset, and to just let a few things go. Your inhale draws your thumbs to your forehead center. As I say, the light within me recognizes and honors the light within you, because it's the same. We're all one. Thank you so much for practicing with me. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste. Oh, I totally overrhymed. Sorry. Thanks for staying with me anyway. I think we started a little bit late, and it always feels bad to rob you of Shavasana. So if you have somewhere to go, I'm sorry that I did overrun. Otherwise, I hope that you enjoyed the 5 minutes extra. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Any questions, as always, drop me a note in the chat. And otherwise, I hope I'll see you soon. Make sure you check out tomorrow's class. And don't stop practicing just because the challenge is over in a few days. Thank you, Nathan. Oh, hi, Perrine. Thank you. Oh, you guys make my days. Thank you, Vivian, Matt, Jess, everyone. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon.